Hello children, in the previous class I discussed NCERT exercise questions till question number 10, and today I am going to discuss from question number 11 onwards. So let us start with question number 11. In question 11, two objects each of mass 1.5 kg are moving in the same straight line but in opposite directions. The velocity of each object is 2.5 meter per second before the collision during which they stick together. What will be the velocity of the combined object after collision? Means in question it is given that there are two objects. Suppose here is an object whose mass is m1 and here is another object whose mass is m2. They are moving in opposite direction, means this is moving towards right and this is moving towards left. Suppose its initial velocity is u1, its initial velocity is u2. After then they collide with each other. You can understand that there is a definite collision and they collide with each other. And when they collide, they stick with each other. And suppose they stick with each other now, and now this is m1, this is m2. And they start moving together, or they may be stopped. That will depend upon the solution, means the result, whatever we will discuss mathematically. But they are stuck together. So when they stick together, they can be taken as a single body, and the mass of the single body will be equal to m1 plus m2. It is given that m1 is equal to 1.5 kg and this is also equal to m2, means masses of both the bodies are equal, and u1 is equal to, it is written 2.5 meter per second, 2.5 meter per second. If you will take this u1 positive, means right direction positive, leftward direction will become negative, so u2 will be minus 2.5 meter per second. And common velocity is v. You have to find this common velocity v. If you will apply the principle of conservation of momentum, what do you know? According to principle of conservation of momentum, m1 u1 plus m2 u2 is equal to m1 v1 plus m2 v2. You see m1 is 1.5 and u1 is minus 2, u1 is 2.5. plus m2 is 1.5 and u2 is minus 2.5. Got it? And it is equal to m1, means 1.5 v plus m2 1.5 b, because they are together, so they will acquire a common velocity. From here you will have 3v is equal to, see, 1.5 into 2.5 minus 1.5 into 2.5 will cancel each other, means that will become 0, and from here you can get the final velocity as 0. What does it mean? It means they will combine together, they will stick together and then stop after the collision. So in question it is asked that what will be the velocity of the combined object after collision. So answer will be 0 meter per second is the velocity of the combined object after collision. So this is question number 11. In question number 12, you see, according to third law of motion, when we push an object, the object pushes back on us with an equal and opposite force. If the object is a massive truck parked along the roadside, it will probably not move. A student justifies this by answering that the two opposite and equal forces cancel each other. Comment on this logic and explain why the truck doesn't move. You see, the logic of the student is totally wrong. Why? Because you know, according to third law of motion, action and reaction act on two different bodies. So they will never cancel each other. Okay? So here a student is telling that they cancel their effect. So that is wrong fact. They will not cancel their effect. Now another part of question is that comment on this logic and explain why the truck doesn't move. You see, if a student or an object pushes truck, what does it mean? The student or the object is applying force on the truck as an action. As a result, truck is applying reaction on the body, object or a student. Mass of the object is very small in comparison to mass of the truck. And momentum of the object should be equal to the momentum of the truck after the collision. Is it clear? This is principle of conservation of momentum. So if you will throw an object or an object is used to push the truck, that object will return back, but the truck will not move. Is it clear? You can understand it in the way that if we leave an object from certain height, it moves towards the earth. But earth doesn't appear to be moving towards the object. Why? Because mass of the object is very large. You can understand it mathematically as you see question number 12. Mass of the truck is capital M and velocity of the truck is capital V. It should be equal to mass of the object into velocity of the object. So velocity of the truck is equal to momentum of the object by mass of the truck. And it is very, very smaller than 1. Why? Because you see m is very, very greater than small m. This is the reason that the truck doesn't move by applying a force with the help of the object, or when an object pushes a truck doesn't move. Now question number 13. A hockey ball of mass 200 gram traveling at 10 meter per second is struck by a hockey stick so as to return it along its original path with a velocity of 5 meter per second. Calculate the change in momentum of hockey ball by the force applied by the hockey stick. You have to find the change in the momentum of the hockey ball. Question number 13. You see, you have mass of the hockey ball is 200 gram. 200 gram. 200 gram should be converted into kilogram. So 200 by 1000. This is 1 by 5 kilogram. So mass of the hockey ball is 1 by 5 kilogram. Now its initial velocity u is equal to 10 meter per second. 10 meter per second. Calculate the change in momentum of the hockey ball by the force. Okay? And it also returns with velocity of 5 meter per second. Means this is v. And u is 10 meter per second. V is 5 meter per second. You see, v is the velocity with which hockey ball returns. Means in the direction opposite to the direction from which it was coming. It means v can be taken as negative. Now you see change in momentum. Change in momentum. Momentum of the ball is delta p. It is equal to final momentum P2 minus initial momentum P1. You see final momentum is minus mv minus mu. Minus mv is because this v is negative. So you can write it minus 1 by 5 into 5 minus 1 by 5 into 10. So this is equal to minus 1 minus 2 means minus 3 kg meter per second. This is change in momentum of the hockey ball. Okay, so you got the answer minus 3 kg meter per second. After then, you have question number 14. A bullet of mass, question number 14 you see, a bullet of mass 10 gram traveling horizontally with a velocity of 150 meter per second strikes a stationary wooden block and comes to rest in 0.03 second. Calculate the distance of penetration of the bullet into the block. Also calculate the magnitude of the force exerted by the wooden block on the bullet. Suppose here is question number 14. Here is an wooden block. Here is an wooden block, you see, wooden block. And here is a bullet. Bullet is moving towards the wooden block. So its initial velocity u is equal to, it is already given, that 150 meter per second. 150 meter per second.